welcome to the RP and Mr. G show. Wait a minute. There we go. We're here again for your entertainment pleasure. Whatever. Yes. Or whatever.
And for your treasure.
I wonder my gloves, what? They're sitting on my chair. How's that?
Send us your checks and then we'll have your treasure.
Actually, we prefer cash, you know. We don't want any rubber checks, you know what I mean? No rubber checks, please.
You mean like ours?
Yes, ours are rubber to infinity. Well, how are you, RP?
What art thou drinking?
I'm drinking the coffee. Coffee, yeah. Coffee, my swami cup.
I need to go get some myself. I was not quite prepared for the night. I almost forgot about it.
See, here's my swami cup. I have coffee in it. A good Finn always drinks coffee from a swami. Swami. Oh, York peppermint patty. How lovely. Guess what? I'm not jealous at all.
How can you not be jealous?
Yeah, because I'm not a big York peppermint patty fan.
Oh, let me do a commercial for them. Let me do a commercial.
All right,
remember, folks, York is no pork.
I got a better one for you. Don't eat York while you are pork. Don't eat York with your pork. How's that?
Don't eat York, you'll get a cork out of York. Hey guys, I got a better one. Don't be a dork, have a York.
Hey, I like that one the best. That was the winner. Don't be a dork, eat a York. Here.
25,000 little big ones.
Little big ones. But they always a little big one. I mean,
I don't know.
Is that what she said?
Came to my brilliant mind.
Yes, I know. Yeah. You're thinking with your other head again, I can see.
Yeah, of course. That's what I always think with.
Your little big one, yeah. You know, that one doesn't think at all. It just comes and goes.
It just reacts.
Right now, mine's reacting like a limpid bacon.
Well, mine stands up for itself.
Yep. Yours sings stand up for RP. Please. Anyway, so I have my winter attire on as usual. But it really isn't super cold tonight. That's a good thing, you know.
Well, we've warmed up today, and we're going to be going close to the 90s for a few days.
Oh, wow. I don't know what our forecast is. I haven't checked. I think the forecast is I shall check the cast in the 4. Yeah. Anyway, if I had my Slim Jet browser here, I could check the forecast instantly. There's a button on it. Yes. You click one little button.
I predicted to be a balmy 55 tomorrow.
Balmy? Well, that would be good if it was a 55 tomorrow. This morning it was a balmy 39 degrees. Yes, it's still in the 30s. And we're almost in May. Hey, guess whose birthday it is today?
Hey, May Day.
Yeah, guess whose birthday it is today?
Oh, no.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michelle.
Michelle.
Happy birthday to you. got that one, RP. Yesterday.
I have a better birthday song.
Well, they say it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. What?
May you live 1,000 years. May you drink 1,000 beers. Get plastered, you bat. Happy birthday.
That was a pretty good one, though, RP. I like that. Did you make that up, or is that an available number that one can purchase anywhere?
That's an old country and western hit out here in Golden West of El Paso.
Golden West?
I'm still looking for gold.
Yes, I was going to say, you're prospecting all the time.
I've been looking for gold, but all I got was the shaft.
Somehow I think there's a vein in that
Yes,
in that shaft. There's the vein of gold in the shaft, you know. Oh, this tastes so lovely this evening, I must say. Good cup of coffee.
Let's go get some coffee.
You can't. This is the show. You can't get up and leave.
No.
You must suffer. You must suffer the whole hour.
Drinking that coffee, you're making me very jealous.
Hey, you had a York peppermint bar, and you're trying to make me jealous. So bad. No.
Don't be a dork and have a York.
That's right. Don't be a dork. Eat a York. Eat a Yorkshire pudding.
Don't come up short. Have a York.
There you go. That one was. You had a winner. Now you went kind of south on that one.
I went back into the shaft.
Hey, get out of the shaft, okay? I mean, get your shaft out.
That's rather hot.
Yes, today our lovely niece, Michelle. Oh my God, I was just thinking how old she is today.
Don't say.
Well, I won't, you know. I won't say, I never say the age of a female, you know. They don't like it, you know.
Well, I mentioned her to her mother the other day that I was missing her and wanted to see her.
Yeah. Missing her, loving her. I've been missing her.
She was talking to me about my songs on email, and I said, when am I going to hear some of your songs? But I have not heard an answer.
Whose songs?
Michelle.
Oh, Michelle Barbara.
You mean she wrote that one? She wrote that one. You know what Michelle has to write? Oh, she has to write?
What?
Oh.
The wrong. She has to write the wrong.
For McCartney. For McCartney.
McCartney. Hey, McCartney. She can write a song called RP. Oh, RP. Where did you pee, RP? Remember when we used to pee in the snow, RP?
No, I was never in the snow.
Oh, yes, you were. Remember.
I can't be so low to be in the snow.
Well, we tried to be high, you know, but then it dropped down into the snow. It turned the snow from white to yellow.
Many times I had frostbite up there in that gilded northern Lake Erie area.
Yes, it shrivels everything up.
Yes, no wonder I'm shriveled up.
Hey, you haven't lived, folks, until you're on Lake Erie, or by Lake Erie in the dead of winter, and the wind comes howling off that lake. And then you feel like
rising to the top of the ice is the Buckeye.
And of reminds me of a song about some icy cold heart or something.
Icy frozen heart.
Icy frozen heart, yeah. I always forget about that one. You know, it's like a frozen popsicle.
How can you forget that one?
You know, the problem with the difference between a frozen popsicle and you is the stiffy part.
You've forgotten nothing can take the smile off my face.
Hey, we'll be able to perform those songs pretty soon, you know, with gusto and vim and vigor, vim and vigor.
And tons of beer.
Oh yes, we must have tons of beer. You know what? You know what they say? In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here.
And when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all our beer. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Very good, Albert. I'll give you the clap. I'll give you the clap on that one.
Oh, we started with roll out the better, the better the fun.
The battle of monkeys.
There is no beer. We had that down pat like that.
And then we did row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Buckeye, 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 Buckeye. Here he comes again. Buckeye. Oh no, we've had another Buckeye sighting. this time. It was a spy going up the Welland Canal, you know. You know where the Welland Canal is, RB?
Yes, I've heard of it. I forget where.
It connects Lake Erie to Lake Ontario. You know? That's the only way a ship can get up to Lake Ontario. It must go up the steps. 1, 2, 3. I think there are 7 locks, if I'm not mistaken.
I never went through there.
I did. It was quite a lovely experience, actually. It's a nice, beautiful summer day, sunny.
Yes, and the Golden Buckeye.
And the Golden Buckeye. Yeah, actually, that trip was on the Buckeye. Fancy that, because I was a coal passer on that, and when I got off my shift, you know, I was a shifty character, you know. Anyway, we're checking out the shores of the Welland Canal, and what do we spy but chicks, and more chicks. Oh my God, they're sunning themselves. They're sunning themselves on the canal.
So I knew that would be in your viewers.
Oh Lord, was that a wonderful trip, I must say. Going, oh my God, look at that one. Well, what can I say? You know, there were gorgeous looking chicks all along the way. You know, up the canal, you know what I mean?
All I saw was ugly boat guys.
Well, that's all they saw. You know, they could care less about us. You know, they look at you. Oh, you're whistling at me again, huh? Yes, the Buckeye went up there, got some pig iron. Pig iron.
Bunch of pigs.
Yes. The iron pig. Yes, we specialized in hauling pig iron, you know, which was in bars like gold, except they were iron, you know.
Well, we used to haul.
Guess what? That was rather ironic, you know, that they were pig iron, you know.
Well, actually, the boat I was on, we used to haul gridiron.
That was a joke? Oh, really?
We carried lots of footballs.
The gridiron, yes, carrying a football.
Yes, we supplied the
NFL. Now march on to victory. We'll see them as they go. Our defense, we will fight to the end. The Buckeye! The Buckeye! I just put that 2 and 2 together on that one. The Golden Buckeyes. I mean, the Scarlet and Red Buckeyes. Guess what? The Scarlet and Red shall dominate football again this year. They will kick everybody's ass.
Well, they will have 3 starting quarterbacks.
Why would they do that? I mean, what are they going to? They're going to hand the ball off to each other, and one of them try to decide who's going to throw the ball down the court. I mean, down the field.
Yes, that's what they're going to do.
Well, that would be rather. Actually, that would be a rather interesting play selection. You know, have 3 quarterbacks in the backfield. Wait a minute, they're a quarter short.
Well, they'll
3 quarters.
Hire another.
They need a even 4. And then they got 4 quarters to a back.
Oh, this running back will be back next year. What's his name? He was really good this past season. Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott, I believe.
Zeke Elliott. Well, guess who was at my house today? Zeke. Zeke was at my house today. Yes. But,
Zeke Elliott? Zeke Elliott?
No, his name is Zeke French. Zeke French. Hey, here's to you, Zeke. It's good having a conversation with you today and your Papa, Jim. Yes. I was speaking to Papa Jim instead of Zeke. Is
he the guy who lives down there by the state line?
Yes, that's down in Cherry Valley Farms. Cherry Valley Farms.
Cherry Valley.
I forgot to ask him if the cherries are the ripe down there yet.
Probably not.
Well, it depends on what type of cherry you're talking about, you know.
Black cherries or red cherries?
I used to be a cherry picker, you know. I used to pick the cherries, you know. And you avoid the pits, you know. You don't want to eat the cherry pit, you know.
Well, cherries always led me to a bottomless pit.
That was a pretty good one, RP. We'll give you another little. How's that? Oops.
Pretty good.
There we go, man. We're going to do it. That was easy. Ready? Are you ready?
That was easy.
This is a Staples, little button you can buy at Staples, and, you know, you can do your own. That was easy.
Are you sure that was easy?
It's never easy. Nothing is ever easy.
Oh, squeeze the button.
Yeah, that was. They should say that was not easy.
That was easy.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, everybody that says that's easy, and they go, oh yeah, show me how easy it is, and they go, I remember one time I went to the Microsoft store with a question because I couldn't figure out how to cancel call forwarding. You know, my Nokia Lumia 1020 smart-ass phone. And the first person I asked, they said, oh, that's easy. And then she started thinking about it. She said, oh, I got to go ask another person. So I followed over this other person, and they said, oh, yeah, that's easy. And they were stumped. So then they contacted the technical man back in the back, and he came up. You know, his name was Ken. Ken was quite nice, and you know what he said when they said what we wanted to do? He says, he didn't say that was easy. He says, well, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. And sure enough, Ken, after playing around with the phone for a while, figured it out. It was easy once we found it. But I lectured these 2 young ladies on using that term. I says, you know, when you say that to a customer who walks into the store, you make them feel stupid because you're saying it's easy, and they came in there to get help because it wasn't easy. You see? Easy?
It wasn't easy, Greasy.
That's right. You know, so I told them, don't ever say that again. Never say that to the customer.
Or else you will be fired.
Well, it's just stupid to say because you're insulting your customer. Your customer coming in there for help because it wasn't easy for them to figure it out. That's why they came there. and then you say insultingly, immediately, without even thinking, that was easy!
But insulting customers is part of the standard fare.
Yes, I know. But you know what? I did get them both to agree. That was probably not a wise decision on their part. Especially telling Mr. G something is easy. I told him, don't ever say that again. Never!
Never, we will kill you.
Yes, you know, like the guy said, you know, you make the customer feel like they're stupid, you know, and that's never a good thing. You don't want your customers feeling stupid, you know. You say, well, that's a, see, you, instead you say, you know, that's an excellent question, Mr. Customer. Let me find you an answer. And that makes them feel much better, you know. I can see you're intrigued by my lecture on that was easy.
Quite excited, so excited I almost fell asleep.
See, now I get to do this because
that was easy.
But see, it wasn't easy.
Thank goodness it was for you.
See, it wasn't easy. That's why I lectured them on that that very subject, you know. Look at the word easy is spelled E-A-S-Y. E-A-S-Y. Easy. Easy. Anyway, enough on that. Enough on that crapola. Let's move on to a new topic. And the topic is drum roll.
Well, I take it that
Yes,
this fellow brought you some exchequer of the chancellor.
Yes, they gave me the exchequer of the chancellor. Yes, we discussed you know, terms about a new terms and stuff like that. But it was quite a lovely meeting.
And what else did Dallas do us today?
Yeah, I don't remember. No, I went around the neighborhood and said, hello, everybody. My neighbors, you know. Told them, hey, how you doing today? Such a lovely day, you know.
A lovely day.
And then my next door neighbor, but my next door neighbor, you know, is an elderly lady. She remembers the person that had my house built. I mean, I was like very impressed by that. Am I putting you to sleep again? RP with my.
Who built that house?
I don't remember the name now. I never met them.
Was it Paul Revere? Paul Revere?
No, I think it was George Washington with his wooden teeth. You suppose old George got a woody when he put in his woody teeth?
George Worthington, the president of our nation.
Yeah, but what about MacArthur? MacArthur was MacArthur around when Washington was in town?
Yes.
Was he around?
He was probably related to him.
Really? You think MacArthur was related to George Washington?
Yes, his middle name was Douglas Washington MacArthur.
That I say. He said to himself, yes, I'm the Supreme Commander of the Pacific. I learned everything I knew from my great-great-grandpappy, Georgie Porgy, Washington. Remember that little
General, are you going to return?
We'll never return, no, we'll never return. Do. Did you hear that song? I put it out there on our website.
You're supposed to say, I shall return.
Oh, no. We'll never return, no, we'll never return. By the Kingston Trio! Yes, that was it. See, you made me lose my train of thought there. I was going to give you a punchline, and, you know, you
already did punch me.
Well, you are my favorite punching bag, you know. How well was I in that Washington bit? I don't remember. Like it matters, you know. Oh, yeah. Remember that nursery rhyme? Georgie, porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the girls came out to play, Georgie, porgy ran away. You know my middle name is Georgie Porgy, don't you?
No, I kind of forgot.
Well, I'm part of the George family of nutty people. I was thinking about that one time. Everybody I knew named George was kind of a crazy person.
Like who?
Well, think about it. George Burns, for example.
Yes, who else? Who from Fairport?
George Bauer.
And who else?
Oh, I can't remember right now. Oh, who?
George Conyu.
Oh.
Remember George Conyu?
Oh, that's a name from the past. I would have never come up with George Conyu, but yes, you're right.
Hang around with Dick Keto.
Yeah, Dick.
Dick Keto and George Conyu, remember?
No, I don't remember.
Dynamic duo.
I don't remember them two hanging out.
They used to hang their head out to cry there in the sauna.
Did they hang out in the sauna like we did? Like Kenny?
They always came to the sauna together. That was
like Kenny Haskinen, they always hung out, you know.
Yes, but George and Dick Keto was the odd couple. Dick Keto. Whatever happened to the boy?
I have no idea. Was I assigned the task of tracking all these people from Fairport or something?
You must know where they all are.
I have no clue. No clue. Do you hear me? No clue whatsoever. I know this. You must remember this. A kiss is but a kiss. A smile is such a smile. They don't live in Fairport anymore. So there you go. Not that I know of anywhere. You know, Fairport is absent many of our founding fathers, so to speak. Yes, they found you and they fathered you.
We were what, the founding sons?
Yeah. Well, we were lost. But mostly found, you know.
Well, I found myself in the John Such gang.
Yes, such as it may. I love that phrase. Such as it may. Mr. John Such. May he rest in peace. Why do they say that about a person who's dead, you know? Rest in peace. They're not resting. They're dead, you dumbass. May he rest in peace. That's the only peace you'll ever get, right?
Poor John, selling stolen copper from the diamond and gem alkali.
That was, I never heard of him stealing that, but, you know, he certainly stole plenty more than I know of. For example, he stole cigarettes from his father. Remember that? His father would buy like 3 cartons of cigarettes.
He sold the copper to a well-known family in South.
Oh, really? Like who? You know, the junkyard people?
Probably, yes, probably.
You know, they still run that junkyard there, you know. I think it's been passed down from generation to generation, you know.
Do you remember the flare incident?
The flare incident? No, I'm not. No, I don't.
Well, several of our gang members broke into a box car down on the railroad and stole many railroad flares, and they were lighting them and throwing them all over the city.
No, I don't remember that incident.
What's wrong with you?
I'm glad I didn't flare up by that one.
That was a historic event.
It was a historic event of monumental proportions.
Well, he started a bunch of coal bins on fire. They used to throw them in people's coal bins.
Oh, that would be bad, you know. You start a fire in your coal bin, it'll burn your house down, you know.
Yes, the usual suspects were involved.
Yes, done, such as it may. Probably.
Yeah,
Ronnie Coleman.
It was a little bit older fellows.
You know, Ronnie Coleman would have been a perfect one for that. You know, the Coleman stove, you know.
Yeah, but these are older fellows.
Oh, older fellows, eh? I don't remember who the older people were who were led away to, you know, theft and destruction.
Well, one of them was a member of that junkyard family, Shybad.
Oh, Shybad.
Shybad.
Yes, Tony
James
Shybad.
Frivolitate and Robert Weirback and the whole gang.
Robert Weirback. Yes, you know who.
I was so disappointed I wasn't in on it.
You said, how did they come up with that scheme? That was a brilliant scheme, you know, steal some flares from the railroad. Steal flares from the railroad and, you know, set them off all over town in the coal bins. You know, most people out there have no idea what a coal bin is, you know. It's a binion of coal. You know, the guy named Binion was the guy on the Edmund Fitzgerald that died. Binion or something. Bindon, that's what his name was. Mr. Bindon went down with the Edmund Fitzgerald. The only man from Fairport. Yes. He was quite a likable person, I guess. That's what I hear. Yeah. Anyway, so what's going on in your world today? Did you hear from the VA?
Are you kidding?
Well, I thought I'd ask.
I never ever hear from the
VA. unless you contact them, right?
Unless I go there and beg and beg.
Yes, I know. That's a sad part about this country. You know, the veterans have to go begging for their benefits. You know, it's like it's a terrible thing. But what are you gonna do? This country doesn't give a shit about veterans. They don't care about the military people either. They set you off into all kinds of horrible places like Vietnam and the Middle East. You know, Korea. You know, the Korean War is still going on, you know. It's never ended there. Never. At the DMZ, they shoot at each other.
They sent me to Tahiti at one point.
Oh, to Tahiti? Oh, yes.
Then I was stationed in the Bahamas.
In the Bahamas. Mama?
I went to Padre Island in south of Galveston.
You know, after I got out of the service, I went to Nassau in the Bahamas.
I saw you there.
Yes, I saw you there without your hair. Yes, I was sawing in Nassau.
Sawing logs.
Oh, sawing logs after having a long day of drinking beer on the beach.
Then you drank more at night.
Well, no, I switched to zombies. They had a lovely drink there called a zombie. It was seven jiggers of rum, rum-a-dum-a-dum, and one of them must be Ron Rico 151, and one jigger of mixer. It's quite a lovely drink, actually. It's very, very delicious. It's amazing you blend different rums together in a rum-a-dum-a-dum, and it comes out very lovely. And if you drink two, you pay for them, you have the bar for the evening. You can drink whatever you want all night long.
I must say, I never drink.
Oh, yes, never?
But I can tell when you've been drinking. You know how I can tell when you've been drinking?
How do you tell that I've been drinking?
I see two of you.
Hey, that would be kind of cool, you know. You have 2 for 1. You have the 2 for 1 special, yeah. Yes, I had 7 zombies that evening, and one evening, and I got so schnockered I couldn't even get up. I don't know how I got on all fours, but I crawled into the cab. Well, you know, we're a cab ride away from our hotel, so then we got to the hotel. I crawled out with the cab and up to my room. And the clerk at the desk said, "Are you all right, sir? Can't you get up?" And I said, "No, I can't get up. I'm falling and I can't get up. The zombies got me." So, oh.
Well, I don't drink anymore, but
say no more.
Less,
He knew the zombie has a reputation there in Nassau, you know. You know, they understand when they see you crawling in the floor. You know, oh, you must have been drinking zombies tonight.
Yes, we call them the crawling zombies.
Yes. It's quite a lovely drink there in Nassau. So next time you're in Nassau, they'll have a zombie. Have a zombie on Mr. G and RP. What do you say? And send us some.
Well, I'm due to leave for there tomorrow morning.
Oh, really? What are your plans there, RP?
I'm going to go to Nassau and saw logs.
Yeah, Nassau. Hey, I wonder if NASA has a station in Nassau.
Nassau.
It'd be nasty.
Nasty place.
It's the Nassau site of NASA. Well, we've had a sighting of NASA in Nassau.
Well, from what I understand, there's a lot of girls there named Nancy.
Oh, that was a low one, my man. Hey, don't get so fancy with me, you hear me? That name shall be banned from all recorded history. Ban, I say. Okay. Anyway, other than Linda C, you know. Hey, Linda, are you out there this evening? Cheerio, hip hip, and have a good life. Yes, I hope your motion for the ocean gets plummeted by the judge, you know. Yeah, she thought I was rather uncooperative, you know. Well, of course I was uncooperative.
There are many motions on the ocean on the Buckeye.
Yes. The Buckeye shall prevail once again. Hey, did we have a sighting of the Buckeye in Nassau? He came into port for a load of zombies.
Yes, sure did.
And it got loaded. And it got loaded and went back out to sea. It went
The whole crew was rather imbibed and, what do you call it, drunk.
This is the crew, yes. Up come a dun with the bubbling brew for the crew.
The captain was Captain Morgan.
Yes, that is. I'm trying to think of the Minnow song, you know, with with Bob Denver, you know, that series he was on, you know.
I didn't remember the song either.
The Minnow, you know, went out to sea or something like that. I can't remember.
I haven't heard it for a while.
Yeah, that was a good song. But it escapes me for the moment.
Well, I was watching part of a very interesting movie this evening, and it was about Frank and Jesse James.
Oh, the James boys.
And guess who was starring as Jesse James?
Tyrone Power.
Yeah, many years later, Chris Christopherson.
Oh, it was a recent one, right?
And guess who was Frank James?
I don't care.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. And Chris Christopherson with the James gang. Holy cow! Is that why Johnny Cash went to Folsom Prison?
I think so. And Willie Nelson was portraying a general. Willie Nelson was in the
Always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. Well, in Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'll keep that whistle blowing, all that my blues are away. That was an attempt at the rendition.
Pretty good job. They did a pretty good job, and
Yeah.
they finally shot and killed the guy that killed Jesse James. The sheriff up in Colorado nailed Bob Ford.
Yes, old Bob, couldn't afford to live anymore, so.
Yeah, he could not afford.
So he bit the dust. Another one bites 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 the dust. There's Queen again. Queen gets into everything, you know that? Why is that, you know? We will rock you. We will rock you. Yeah.
I fell over while dancing.
You're like a bowling pin, right? You're shaking it along. Fell over. You got bowled over by that number, right? You know why you got bowled over by that number? Because that was a number one. Well, it's better getting.
There will never be another chubby checker.
Chubby checker. Oh, the twist and the twist. Yes, chubby checker. I love that twisting. You know, he twisted so much he screwed himself into the earth.
Yes, he also became a pretzel.
Hey, chubby checker! You know, I actually never saw a chubby checker. They're all the same size, you know. You know, checkers. You know, where you hop over your piece and then you crown your kings and shit like that. None of them are chubby unless you king to one of them. Then they look kind of chubby. So he should have been Chubby King. Chubby Chekhov for king.
You're thinking of Fats Domino.
No, I'm not thinking of Fats Domino. I'm thinking of Domino's Pizza.
Me too.
Yes, we must have a Domino's Pizza. I wonder if Fats Domino had Domino's Pizza. Yeah. Or did he play dominoes?
Play dominoes with chubby checkers.
Yeah, I can imagine that. A checker jumping over a domino. Yeah. Domino. You know, we're way over time tonight. As usual, it's not unusual to be over time. It's not unusual to be over time for everyone.
Again.
Do you remember that song by the great and the greatest artist of all time?
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones, yes. The women used to throw their underwear at him on stage. You know? It's like,
oh, you mean like us?
I wonder what woman came up with the idea to throw their underwear at Tom Jones on stage.
His mother. Started a new trend.
That certainly would be unusual.
She was mad at him for singing.
Yeah, shut up, Tom. You're tired of you singing about that unusual shit.
Now, Tom, get off that stage.
Yes. Get on with the usual stuff instead of the unusual, you know. Holy crap.
It started with Mrs. Jones.
Mrs. Jones. Remember that song about Mrs. Jones? Mrs. Jones, you have a lovely daughter. No, that was somebody else.
I just Mrs. Brown.
Mrs. Brown, you have a lovely daughter. Lovely daughter. Mrs. Brown.
It's in it.
Mrs. Brown, you forgot to wipe your...
Shut up.
Oh, that's why she was called Mrs. Brown, yeah. You wouldn't like to watch her bend over even a bit. It would be stinky. It'd be a stinky poo. I wonder if Mrs. Brown hung around with Pooh Bear. You know Pooh Bear?
I don't know. Who the hell's that?
Really, you don't know Pooh Bear? Classic little character, a honey bear, is played Pooh.
You mean like Kill Bill?
P-O-O-H, Pooh Bear. You know, Pooh Bear? Yeah. With, what was that other character with him? I don't remember.
Here's a trivia question for you.
Christopher.
A very important trivia question.
Okay.
This was on Jeopardy the other day.
Oh, Jeopardy, yeah.
They said the first hit movie to come out of Saturday Night Live was The Blues Brothers. What was the second?
That came out of Saturday Night Live or the Blues Brothers?
Saturday Night Live.
I have no clue. I'm sorry.
One of your idols was in it.
One of my idols? I don't have any idols. I don't idol on that. I don't idolize on the idol. I don't know.
My head is in Wayne's World.
The Wayne's World. Oh yes, Mike Myers. Yeah, he did several different movies, you know, with different characters. He was quite talented, you know. And this, Mr. Evil, Dr. Evil, and Mini-Me.
I could just see Ernest talking to Dr. Evil. Hey, Doc, how much we hold the world for ransom? Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Know what I mean? Hey, know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Well, we should hold the world for ransom for $25,000.
Yes, I can see Robert Wagner right now. Yes, Mike Myers was a genius beyond imagination.
He was almost as smart as us.
But my favorite character of Mike Myers is still Fat Bastard. It's hard to beat that guy. How do you come up with that character? Fat Bastard! Yes, Wayne's World, excellent.
Now we're about 40 minutes over time.
Actually, I didn't think Wayne's World was very excellent, but you know that. But it was pretty fun.
I thought the answer was the Coneheads, but I was wrong.
Yeah. Well, that was a good guess. That was a pretty good guess. Well, I would have guessed that maybe. I'd have thought about it a while, but you know, it's too late to be thinking about stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, it's never too late.
Well, how do they consider that comes out of Saturday Night Live? It just happens to be a comedian that was in Saturday Night Live. You know, it doesn't have any. There's no correlation between the two. None whatsoever.
Well, I didn't give you the full question. The full question is what comedy skit on Saturday Night Live produced.
Ah, I see. Like the Samurai Chef with John Belushi. John Belushi.
And the Wild and Crazy Guys.
The Wild and Crazy Guys. Oh yeah, there was a movie about that one too, wasn't there? I don't know what the name of it was, but yeah, they were singing down the street to you know, Queen. There's Queen again in that movie. You know, so we will. No, what was the name of that movie? Bohemian Rhapsody. You know.
But did they make a Wild and Crazy Guy movie? I forgot.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean there were. Remember the two guys? I forget their name. The guy was Farrell. Farrell was in that Crazy Guy movie. You know, they were bumping and grinding with the women on the dance floor, you know.
But I'm talking about Steve Martin and who? Dan Aykroyd? Weren't they the Wild and Crazy Guys?
Yes, they were. They were very good at RP. That was a good guess. But then Farrell.
Yeah, but didn't they make a movie together?
No. Years later, whatever his first name was, that Farrell guy was.
Will
Ferrell, there it is. He and another guy did the movie on the Wild and Crazy Guys. You know. A similar, you know, there was a similar thing. You know. Not quite the same, you know. They didn't wear the checkered pants like Aykroyd. We're just a couple of wild and crazy guys. All right, I think we better wrap it up for the evening before we go way over.
Well, I'm out of wrapping paper.
So are you going to wrap then?
I found some.
Are you going to be like Eminem and going to rap about it? When I don't give a crap about it? Uh-oh, you froze up. Oh no, it's time to go. RP froze up. Anyway, thank you for joining us this evening on the RP Mr. G show. RP just took a powder, so let's take a powder with him, okay? All right. Thank you for joining us, and have a good evening, everyone. All right, we gotta get RP out of here. Yeah, boy. The technology, you gotta love it, right? You gotta eat it. And we'll stop our video here.